wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. He stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to...
He unleashes a long one. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the move. And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. No gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go right back to the run. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Under fire. Might be looking to run. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Knight. Under fire. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. So nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
That's reeled in. It's Cobb. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point here will tie the game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Aller. He's going to fire deep. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll go to the ground. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Wide open spaces. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. Caught at the 25. Running free. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Barrels ahead. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it for a big play. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play by this defense.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Gets it past the marker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. When you have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that, as a coordinator and play caller, you can call that route all day.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
It's a seam wide open.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete and quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Tigers are on the move. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The offense has been really productive both ways, both scoring and giving up the ball.
Yeah, the boom and bust offense is not good. Like, you have to take care of the football. It's a premium take care of the football. Every time you've taken care of it, Palmer, you've driven down the field and had successful drives.
I didn't have this on my bingo card, I'll be honest. Turning the ball over this much and still having the lead. But their defense and special teams have done their part. Offensively now, just do your job. And you're probably pulling away in this one.
Oh, they're after him. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. To the air. It's Knight. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up for...
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just drop the football.
There he goes. It's a running room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Got it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to take off. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
College football is a game of inches. Let's see how this thing plays out, man. They were just trying to ice the game. If they could have gotten that 4th down, that was ball game.
Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. formation, and they give it to him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the 1st down, and really starting to play physical.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Still running at the 40. He's loose. He's at the 10.
And so many offenses nowadays, man, they're comfortable running the football in these situations. And what a great job sneaking the run in, because you know we're in full speed mode. We need a touchdown to take the lead in this football game. Nice job sneaking in the run. Now get up to the line of scrimmage and get ready for the next play.
They're going to run it. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Coleman. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
it.